Welcome to the Angular File Upload component tutorial. With this Syncfusion Angular File Upload component, you can upload one or multiple files, images, documents, audio, video, and other types of files to a server. You can check out its rich set of features like multiple file selection, progress bars, auto-uploading, drag and drop, directory uploading, file validation, and more. In this video, I will demonstrate how to create an Angular app and add the Angular File Upload component with a few of its basic features, such as drag and drop files, uploading single or multiple files, saving and removing files using APIs, validating files before uploading, and preloading files. Let me start with the application creation process. I'm going to create an Angular application using the Angular CLI tool. Make sure you have installed the latest version of Node.js. I will edit my code using Visual Studio Code and finally view the output on Google Chrome. To create a project in Angular, I open Visual Studio Code and install the Angular CLI using the command npm install -g at angular/CLI. I use the ng new project name command and name my project my Angular app. I am going to create a project with the CSS option to add a CSS style sheet. So I choose the CSS option. The project creation has started. Now let me navigate to the project folder. To add the Syncfusion Angular File Upload component, I install the Syncfusion Angular Inputs package using the command npm install at syncfusion/ej2 Angular Inputs --save. This will install the package along with its dependencies. The application is now ready to use. The first thing I must do here is register the trial license key to use Syncfusion components. So I open the main TS file and import the register license method from the Syncfusion ej2 base package. Using this method, I register the trial license key. To generate this license key, refer to the link in the description below. Now, the application is configured to use Syncfusion Angular components. Next, I navigate to the app component TS file and import the uploader module from the Syncfusion Angular Inputs package. Then, register it within the imports array of the component section. To apply styles to the File Upload component, navigate to the Styles CSS file and add CSS references for inputs, button, and pop-ups by importing the material theme. Now let me start adding the File Upload component to the application by opening the app component HTML file and removing its default content first. Next, I add an HTML division element with a class container. Within the division element, add the File Upload component by adding the EJS Uploader tag. Inside style.css, I define the container class with styles like width and margin to align the component. Save the changes and run the application using the command ng-serve. See, the File Upload component is rendered. Now you can browse and select the file you want to upload. Notice the status ready to upload. You can also remove files from this list by clicking this button. Next, I will show you how to drag and drop files into the Uploader component. To set the drop target, I add an ID drop area to the File Upload component. In the app component TS file, I declare a variable drop element of type HTML element. I define ng on init method. Inside it, I fetch the drop area element using the getElementById method and assign it to the drop element variable. Now I will assign this variable to the drop area property of the uploader. See, now you can drag and drop the selected files in the component. Next, to enable asynchronous uploading, I need to specify save and remove URLs in the async settings property. So I declare the path variable and assign save and remove URLs to it. These service URLs are hosted on the server that contains the upload box controller with save and remove APIs. Then assign this variable to async settings property. Let me show you how to save and remove service-side APIs. In the upload box controller, you will find the save method where all the files are processed one by one using the if condition. Here I retrieve the file name from the HTTP context. Check whether the file exists in the provided path and create the file using the save as method. In the remove method, I retrieve the file name from the HTTP context and remove the file if the file exists in the provided location using the delete method. See, now when I browse and select files, they are uploaded. If I click the delete file button on any file in the uploaded list, the file will be deleted. By default, you can select multiple files and upload them simultaneously. To restrict it to a single file, disable the multiple property. Looking here, I can select only one file and upload it. Even when I drag multiple files, only the topmost file will be uploaded. I will enable the multiple property for further demonstration. To manually upload files, disable the auto upload property. See, as soon as you select files, you'll find two action buttons, Upload and Clear. You can use these buttons to remove any unwanted files and upload the remaining files. If you want to upload files one by one in a specific order, enable the sequential upload property and the auto upload property. Just browse and select the files you want to upload, and you can see the files uploading one after another. Next, to perform chunk uploads to prevent timing out issues with large files, I add the chunk size property to async settings and set its value to 100 and 2400 bytes. Check now, when I browse and select a file, the file uploader breaks large files into smaller chunks based on the provided size and uploads the chunks individually. You can pause or resume the upload or abort it. So far, I have shown you how to upload single or multiple files. Now I will show you how to upload an entire directory. I just enable the directory upload property. When I select a folder, all the files in the folder are uploaded to the upload list. Next, let me show you how to upload specific file types. In this example, I will upload only PNG image files. First, I add the allowed extensions property, assign the file type PNG, and disable directory uploading. When I browse, only PNG files are shown for selection. When I try to drag and drop a document file, an error message "File type is not allowed" is displayed. Next, I will show you how to validate the file before uploading it to the server. By default, the file uploader allows you to upload a minimum file size of 0 bytes and a maximum file size of 28 megabytes. I can prevent uploading files beyond the specified file size. First, I set the min file size property to 10 kilobytes, which is 10,000 bytes. This means I will not be able to upload files smaller than 10,000 bytes. Similarly, I set the max file size property to 1 megabytes, beyond which I cannot upload files. And I remove allowed extensions property to explain upcoming features. See, when I try to upload a larger file, I cannot. It shows file size is too large, and files below the specified size get uploaded. Finally, I will show you how to preload uploaded files in the server. The preloaded files are helpful to view and remove the list of files from the server. I add eFiles tag inside the JSUploader tag. You can add n number of files to it. Now I plan to add 3 files, so I add eUploaded files tags. I add the file name using the name property, and file size using the size property. Then I set the type of the file to PNG. Similarly, I add name, size, and type properties to the other eUploaded files tags. See, now the uploader is rendered with the list of files that were already uploaded to the server. In this video, I have shown you how to create an Angular app, add the Syncfusion Angular File Upload component to it, and a few of its basic features like drag and drop files, uploading single or multiple files, saving and removing files using APIs, validating files before uploading, and preloading files. If you want to see a working example, you can download it from the GitHub link given in the description below. I have also provided a link where you can see if you qualify for a free license key to use our Angular products through our community license. If you find this video useful, please like and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching.